that like I'm preparing to gym right now because see, I'm very thin. Like I just wanna gym a little bit. So I just made my home gym right here. So I'm just gonna go take something right now and I'll be back. So I'll be back right now. Like I wanna use my homemade gyms. You see, I have this one. Like this one, it's like the heaviest, man. And I have something that I use as a deadlift. Like it's this one. Like this one is so. It's very heavy. Like it's this one. Like this thing. I filled it with a sand and cement. So yeah, it's heavy. So I'm just going to take something so that I wanna do those things where you lie down like this and you'll be like, yeah. So I'll be back in like a few seconds. Shit, I'm back right now. I'm back. Hello. Chicken is very cute, huh? Chicken is very cute. Okay, thank you. Like we have a lot of chickens. Let me show you. Okay, we have a lot of chickens, and there we have cattle. Let me show you the cattle. So in this live stream, I want to be gymming. No? I want to be carrying weights. Yeah, I just want to be carrying weights. You see, but the problem is that yeah, it had been raining, so there's a lot of mud. Like it caused this kettle to like it's limping, but I don't know what caused it. But see, there's a lot of cattle. So yeah, in this gym, in this live stream, I wanna be gymming. I wanna be carrying some weights. So I just made some weights. See, these are my weights. So this one is the heaviest one. Ah, yeah, this one is the heaviest one. Yeah, and this one is not that very heavy. Yeah, so I just wanna be carrying these weights, which I just made. Ah. But I could have catched one chicken, but the problem is that they don't like to be touched, so I don't wanna disturb them. Yeah, so we'll be starting with these ones like this. So let me start with the lightest one. Yeah, the lightest one, it's this one, like it's not that very heavy. See, these things are very small. So I used cement and sand. But if I just do like 7, like more than 8, yeah, I start to feel some discomfort. So yeah, let me try to do about 15. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, and 15. Like this one is the lightest, but it doesn't. So now I just wanna lay down there and try those ones where you'll be like this. So this one is the heaviest one. So I'm just gonna try to carry it and place it there. But this thing is not comfortable, Jet. Like it's not that very comfortable. So let me try to bring the camera forward. To bring camera forward. Yeah, but if it rains right now, like it would have disturbed me a lot because it had been heavily raining. I think in the last week, and there's about I think about 4 days. Like in this area, there's like 2 deaths. Like some kids just died because of what? Because we have a river there, and unfortunately, it took a life. Like you see, we live in mountains, so there's a river. So it claimed the life of one. I'll be trying this one. I'll be trying. So I'll be trying. I think about 15. Yeah, let me do 15. I think it will be enough. Oh, bro, this thing is huge. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm on 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chat, like that one which I was doing, like it's like the heaviest one in my home gym. Like that one is the heaviest one. So let me just rest for about 30 seconds, chat. Let me just rest for about 30 seconds. But I will rest while he's doing this because Yeah, it's not that heavy. This one, it's not that heavy. Like I don't even know why I just made it. Like it's not even heavy. I shouldn't have made this one, chat. Like it's so light. Even I think a 2-year-old can lift it. See, this one is so light. Yeah, chat, I think now I'm fine. Let me try. Let me carry this one, but it's safe. Its shape is awkward. So I'll just carry it. Let me just. So I will really appreciate it if you subscribe. I will really appreciate it. So this one I'm just gonna try and hold it for about you can tell me in the comment section. You can tell me in the comment section, like let me guess the weight of this thing. Like I think it's about 20 kg, this thing. Yeah, I think it's 20 kg. So you can tell me in the comment section how much seconds should I lift it. Like just carry it and hold it like this. You can tell me in the comment section. So okay, let me try 20 seconds. Yeah, let me try 20 seconds. That means when the live stream is at 14 minutes. So this thing, yo. So this thing is heavy. Like I'm just trying to just bring it up. Like I'm failing. I'm just failing. Yo. I was just trying to lift it up like this. Like I'll just try. Okay, let me try again. Let me try again to just lift it up like this. So my wish now is that after about 1 week ne, I want to be able to lift this thing like this. I think one week or 2 weeks I want to be able to lift this thing like this. Like you see, so I'm just doing it like this, but I want to do it like this in about 1 or 2 weeks. But that means I should be working with these ones, with these other ones. So in the moment I'll be working with these ones. Hello Partial Sedim Mohale. Yeah, I think it's a name. Yeah, so I'll be working with these small ones. Yeah, so let me just remove this one in this area. I live in Limpopo. I live in Limpopo, South Africa. Yeah, let me do this one. Like this one is it's not that very heavy. I can do it with little ease. Oh, yeah. Let me try that one. Let me try that one. Like to do it like this. I will try to do, yeah, five, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm starting to feel pain here. I'm starting to feel pain because of carrying this weight like this. Hey. Oh, bro. Yo. Shit, like, the problem is the pain which I'm feeling here. Oh, I'm feeling a lot of pain here. Okay. Let me do the dumbbell. So chat, like, in hello Brady teacher, like, in after when this live stream hit 30 minutes, I just wanna study. I wanna go study because for this year I'm hoping to be the top learner in my class. I'm hoping to be the top learner. So right now I'm doing grade 10, and I chose a subject which are physical science, life sciences, geography, and math pure. So I want to be studying math pure and physical sciences because those subjects are challenging. Like, those subjects, they are very challenging. So we have 11 minutes to go. Oh, man. Yeah, let me do it this hand, yo. Because this one is starting to feel tired. Starting to feel tired. Oh, bro. Oh, oh, man. So I'm planning to do this every day, but I just wanna, you see, I'm very thin, chat, and I get a lot of bullying at school. I get a lot of bullying, so I just wanna be a little bit like this because I'm very thin. I'm very thin. So I just wanna gain some muscles so that I can be like this, not like this, like this. Let me try the one hand with this one. This one. But I don't think I can do it because I tried it and I just failed. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh man. Okay. Let me try with this arm. No, I can't do it. But I'm hoping to be able to do it after a while. But for now, I can do this small one. For now, I can do this small one. So, in a few weeks, I want to be able to do this one, you know. See? No, I'm failing. Like this thing, like it's so heavy in one side. Like this one is so big, and this one is small. So like it's so challenging to use this thing. Oh man. So chat, I will really appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. I'll really appreciate it. Oh man, this thing is tiring me. But I have 6 minutes to go. I want to end at the 30-minute mark to go study physics. Oh man. So, chat, please like and subscribe. I'll really appreciate it. I'll really appreciate it. Let me do the squats. But the problem is that it was raining earlier, and now these things are they are wet, and I don't wanna get myself dead. So I will use this thing. Yeah, I will use this thing because I don't want to get myself dead right now. So I'll put it here and do some squats. So yeah, let me get the heaviest one. Let me get the heaviest one. On my neck. Oh bro, this thing is just gonna fall over. Like, how should I do it? Okay. I think I have a plan here. Let me try this. I'm just gonna try this. Maybe it will work, but it will most definitely work. Oh man, bro. Oh bro, this chair. Okay. Squat position. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 likes. I really appreciate it. Oh, holy moly. Oh, oh. Chad, this thing is very tiring. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Ajay, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I think now I should just go study. But I think I will go study with you guys. Maybe you will help me a little bit. Like this year, my goal is to be the top learner in my class. The goal is to be the top learner. So I wanna go study. So let me just wash my hands. Or first, let me just clear this pathway, cause I can't leave these things lying around here. I can't leave these things lying around here. So I'll just put them here because people come this way. So okay, let me just move these things. And yeah, I just wanna go study right now. Just wanna go study. Like my hands are paining. My hands are paining. Let's put them here. Oh man. I'm just gonna move these things, dude. I'm just gonna move them there. I think I will leave two. I will leave two of them here. I will use them tomorrow morning, like to gym a little bit before school. Yeah, I will just leave them here. Yeah, now I'm done, Chad. I'm done. So I just put the stuff. I just put the stuff here. So I just wanna wash my hands before I go into the house. Yo, just wanna wash my hands. So I will have to put the phone down so that I wash my hands thoroughly. So I will just have to put the phone down. Yeah, my hands are clean. I think now I'm ready to go inside the room. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, that means today I spent 30 minutes. I spent 30 minutes on gymming. I spent 30 minutes. So I think I'm on a 4 days gymming streak. But I don't have much muscle, Chad. I don't have much muscle with it. I don't have too much. But after after about let's say 2 years, I think I'll be great. I think I'll be the way I want. So let me just switch on the light. Yeah, Chad, look at, like, it was only my teeth which were which were visible. I'm dark in complexion, so it was only my teeth which were visible. Let me show you what I was doing today at school. See, we were studying the microscope, so I just drew the microscope. Let me show you in this paper. Yeah, we were studying the microscope today. So yeah, today it was a good day at school. So I just want to revise what we did at school today. And then, see, oh bro, my camera, okay. The father of microscopy was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Yeah. So this is what I was doing today at school. So this is life science, chat. This is life science. Yeah. So I'm doing grade 10 right now. I'm doing grade 10 right now. See. So the subject I chose, it is geography. And then I chose physical sciences, which others call physics. And then I chose life sciences. And then I chose mathematics pure. Yeah, these are the subjects I chose this year. So the automatic, like, subjects which every learner should do, it's the home language, which is Venda, and English, and what do they call the subject, and life orientation. Yeah, those are the automatic subjects. So yeah, I wanna study the microscope. Like, I just wanna understand the microscope. Yeah, that's what we were doing today at school, chat. So my teacher she gave us classwork, and then she gave us homework. So she said this one we should write it as homework, and this one we should write it as classwork. But I'm just gonna write it here at home. So first let me just remove my textbooks. So after writing my homework, I'm just gonna study. After writing my classwork, my homework, I want to study a little bit. So yeah, let me just get them out. Like, they're here laying on my bed. So let me just find them. So I carry a lot of textbooks at school. Just look at this. Oh, I carry a lot. Yeah, I'm a vendor. So check this. This kid is making noise. Like, how do you know I'm a vendor? How did you know? I'm just trying to make this kid go away. Like, he's a 3 years old kid. He's a 3-year-old, so I'm just trying to make him go away. Hey, chicken. Yeah, chat now. The kid is gone. So yeah, let me proceed on what I was doing. Let me proceed on what I was doing. Let's go back. Yeah, okay, let's proceed. Okay. That means we are a vendor true. So bovoan. Tell you. So I will get you through what I'm writing right now. I will get you through what I'm writing. So let's show you. Yeah, we are working with the microscope. The question is, name the person who is generally. Let me just focus the camera. And then over. So name the person who is generally known as the father of microscopy. So that person is Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. So this is life science, chat. This is life science. So let me just write the date here. It was okay. I mean classwork. Check, like what was the date of today? Let me check. I forgot. I don't know. Okay. 20 01 26. Yeah, I'm done, chat. I'm done. That means I will just write section B here. I'll write section B here. Because here it's written section B, the microscope. So currently, chat, I'm doing grade 10. So this is not new to me because we did some of this in grade 9. Yeah, we did this some of this in grade 9 term 1. So let me answer the first question. It says, name the person who is generally known as the father of microscopy. So I was reading this here. You see, the father of microscopy was Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. Yeah, so let me just write this down on my book. That the father of microscopy was Anton yeah, check. This is what I wrote right now. The father of microscopy was Anton. No, it's Anthony. No. It's Anton. Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Like I don't know how to pronounce this name. I just don't know how to pronounce this name. So let's go to the to the second question. Like you guys, you can tell me some facts about the microscope. You can tell me. Okay, the second question is first who was the first person to use the term cell in the microscope work? See, I think these things I was reading them. Our teacher told us to read this in class. So let me just read this. The father of microscopy was Anton van Leeuwenhoek, 1632 to 1723, a cloth merchant of Holland. He was not the first to invent the microscope, but he perfected the lens. He perfected lens grinding and made over 500 microscope. So let me just put the camera here. So I will be just explaining to you guys about the microscope. I'll be just explaining the microscope to you guys. So I'll be reading here now. Made over 500 microscopes, but he perfected lens grinding. Okay, microscopes which were superior to other of their days. Most of Van Leeuwenhoek microscopes were simple microscopes because they consisted of only a single lens. He was the first person to see and describe bacteria, yeast cells, and protists in a drop of water. He named the microscopic life he was observing animalcules. So yeah. So that means the father of microscopy, like, I don't know why they call him the father, because he didn't invent the microscope, but somehow it was Anton van Leeuwenhoek. So he's considered as the father of microscopy. So in his time, in 1632 to 1723, he made over 500 microscopes. Like the microscopes which this guy Anton made, like they were superior from others in his time. And he was the first person to see and describe bacteria, yeast cells, and protists in a drop of water. So that means we should know that, yeah, in water, we can have bacteria, yeast, and protists. And in our class, our teacher came with a microscope. So like it was my first time seeing a microscope, but unfortunately we didn't get to see under it. We didn't get to see under it. To the second question, it says, where's the second question? Let me just check. Second question, it says, who was the first person to use stem cell in microscope? So yeah, let me just continue to read this. Let me just continue to read this. Let me just continue. Robert Hooke's 1635 to 1703. So this is the second person we are reading about the microscopes. So let me show you this guy's microscope. So this guy, he made compound microscopes. He didn't make the same ones as this was his microscopes at the time. And for the other one, it was this one. Like you can see the big difference compared to modern microscopes. So these ones, they are two lenses. It was a little sneeze. So Robert Hooke's microscopes, they were compound microscopes, which means they had two lenses. So they were more complex than Anton van Leeuwenhoek, who is considered as the father of microscopy. So they were more complex than his and worked better. So okay, let's read the story of Robert Hooke. So he lived in 1635 to 1703. So it says the English father of microscopy improved on the design of previous microscopes by inventing a compound microscope which had two lenses. So this guy, he made compound microscopes which had two lenses. So he was improving the microscopes of Anton. Okay, let's continue. Hooke's compound microscope had, okay, there's an error here, like the machine didn't type right, like it wrote eta. Okay, magnification than fun Leeuwenhoek's simple microscopes, but the image were less clear. Hooks was the first person to use the term cell after observing the box-like cell walls of Koch cells. The compound like light microscopes we use today are based on the same principle of Hooke's microscopes. So that means our light microscopes, like they have a mirror, and like they use light. So we took this type of thing and we use it today. So the microscopes we use now, they are like Hooke's microscopes law. So yeah, we took his design and stuff, but and improved it. Like they work the same, and he was the first person to use the term cell. What did he say? Okay, he says Hooks was the first person to use the term cell after observing the box-like cell walls of Koch cells. So yeah, this guy, he was smart. We can see. Let me show you his microscope. Let me show you his microscope. Let me just do this. Just waiting for the yeah. This is Hooke's microscope, but this is another microscope, but this is not Hooke's. This is a simple microscope with one lens, and this one had two lenses. So this one is a simple microscope, and this one is a compound microscope. So this one has two lenses, and it was made by Hooke's. It was made by Robert Hooke's, and this one was made by I can't read this guy's name, but I can only read Anton because his name was Anton. You can see here. Yeah, let's continue. So the other question here, it says okay, who was the first person to use the term cell in the microscope work? So from our reading here, we know that it was Robert Hooke. Let me just write Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke. Okay, let's get the second question. Then that question, state 3 uses of microscope. 1.3. I'm just waiting for someone. I'm just waiting for someone. Like I wanna explain to someone. I wanna make someone understand what I was studying right now. Yeah, so now we learned about Anton van Leeuwenhoek and Robert Hooks. Yeah, like if these things come in the exam, chat, I'm telling you, okay, chat, I'm telling you, it will be total. I'm gonna get total, chat. If this just comes in the exam, I'm telling you, chat, I'm gonna get total. One way or another, chat. It's gonna have to be a total. It's gonna have to be a total. So let us be reading about Max Knot and Ernsta Ruska. Okay, it says in 1931, the electron microscope was co-invented by Germans. Okay, so we know already that the electron microscope, it was made in Germany. Yeah, it was made by Germans, which means it was I don't yeah yeah it was made uh with Germans. Okay, Max Nott and Ernsta Ruska. The microscope is so named because it uses electron waves rather than light wave to create an image. So this one, it is not a light microscope. So it uses electron wave. I mean, it uses waves to make an image. Uh, so that's why it's called a electron microscope. Okay, the electron the electron microscope was magnify objects up to 1 million times. Like, okay, check. In your phone, your phone, when it zooms, it goes to 10 times or 20 times. It goes to 10 times or 20 times, and others end at 2 times. But the electron magnet, chat, I mean the electron microscope, it magnifies up to 1 million times, bro. Like, imagine 1 million times. It's not 2 times big. Like, it doesn't magnify at 2 times big, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 100 times, 200 times, 400 times. No, not 1000 times, not 100,000 times, chat, but 1 million times. Like, imagine. Like, that's insane. That's very insane. Okay, a drawback is that one cannot view the ever-changing movement that characterize a living cell, since no living specimen can survive under the high vacuum and complete dehydration required for electron microscope. So I quite didn't understand this one. So let me just read it again. A drawback is that one cannot view the ever-changing movement. Oh, bro. Yo, like, that's a big drawback. That's a big drawback. Bro, like, it's not like light microscopes, because this one, it will kill the bacteria and all the and all the stuff. So when you see those things, bro, when you see those things, like, it will be like they won't be moving, and they will be dead, bro. Like, that's a big drawback, because it can magnify up to 1 million times, but you cannot see the image. I mean, you cannot see the things moving, because they'll be dead, because it use waves, bro. Okay, drawback is that one cannot view the ever-changing movement that characterize a living cell, since no living specimen can survive under high vacuum and complete dehydration required for electron microscope. Yeah, that's the drawback. But if it didn't use complete dehydration and vacuum, like, it will be the best. It will be the best, to be honest. Okay, transmission electron microscopes, okay, are used to see the inner structure of objects. Transmission electron microscope images are always two-dimensional. Like, what do they mean, Jared? What do they mean? I forgot my maths. They say they are always two-dimensional. I don't understand. I don't understand what they mean. Okay, picture from an electron microscope are known as micrographs. So they are not images. Micrographs. Okay. Scanning electron microscopes are used to observe the surface of tissue and cells. What? Scanning electron microscopes are used to observe the surface of tissue and cells. Some images always appear three-dimensional. Okay, so let me go drink some water. Let me go drink some water. Right now, I'll be back. Shit, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, we were dealing with microscopes. So, what were we on? So, Chad, they said, okay, they said the electronic microscopes, it can magnify up to 1 million times. Like, imagine 1 million times, bro. Like, like 1 million times is so, it's so. Ayo, Chat, your phone, like, it can zoom up to, let's say, 10 times. Like, the thing will be, bro, like they are saying the microscope, it can zoom up to 1 million times. The electronic microscope. So let's continue reading here, Chat. Okay, the electron microscope can magnify objects up to 1 million times. A drawback, oh man. Okay, the problem is that there is a drawback from it magnifying up to 1 million times. Okay, let's read the drawback. The drawback is that one cannot view the ever-changing movement that characterize a living cell, since no living specimen can survive under the high vacuum and complete dehydration required for electron microscopy. Oh, bro, like that's a big drawback, because in the normal microscopes, like you can see the specimen. So specimen, it's things that you see under a microscope. Like let's say for example, bacteria. So in a normal microscope, that those things will be moving. You see, it will be moving. So that means without that, if you're using this microscope, you will see no moving thing, because no thing can survive that. They cannot survive the dehydration and vacuum. Okay, let's continue. Some uses of microscopes. Okay, bacteriologists use them to check whether food sample and water contains bacteria. Disease causing bacteria are known as pathogenic bacteria. Okay. Okay, I'm understanding this, that bacteriologists, they work to check food and water if it has bacteria on it, because if food has bacteria on it, or water, it can be dangerous to people. So these bacteriologist people use them to check whether food samples and water contains bacteria. So they use microscopes to check whether food has bacteria. So they say diseases causing bacteria are known as pathogenic bacteria. Okay, are known as pathogenic bacteria which cause diseases. So I don't know what's the name if a bacteria is a good bacteria which has no diseases. So I don't know the name. Okay, medical technologists use them to check if blood samples carry a particular disease. So chat once now. I guess it was a medical technologist. Like once they took blood here in my like they took blood here in my hand. Like they took it here. They took it here. So when they took that blood, I had gone to the hospital. So they were checking whether I have malaria. So then they took blood on a syringe, but the results were negative. I was negative. I didn't have malaria. I was so grateful. Yeah, so that I guess those guys were medical technologists. So they use microscopes to check blood samples if they carry a particular disease. Okay, let's continue. Surgeons use microscopes when doing delicate operations. Like I'm failing to get that one. Like where do they place the microscopes? Like chat, let's say they are doing the surgery here. Like let's say they are doing the surgery here. So where do they put the microscope? Because when they need to use their eyes to like view and cut and open and do their stuff, like where do they use the microscope? Like that's where I don't understand. Like I don't understand that. Okay, let's continue. Agriculturists identify insects using the microscope and then suggest ways of getting rid of them, bro. That means these people are telling us that they are insects which you can't identify with your eyes. So they are telling us that they are insects. If I see an ant, what I know that is an ant, but why do they use it, Chad? Why do they use it? Why do they use it? Okay, getting rid of or are they insects which looks the same and they need to check very closely or which type of the insect is it? I think that's what they use it for, because if I see a ant I will know, if I see a beetle I will know, if I see a bee I will know. Yeah. Okay. Forensic I was reading the wrong one. Microbiologists use microscopes extensively to identify the microbes like viruses and bacteria. Okay, microbiologist. Like my sister is a microbiologist, and right now I'm like studying on it. So we are dealing with microscopes, and my sister is a microbiologist. So they are saying microbiologist here. Microbiologists use microscopes extensively to identify microbes like viruses and bacteria. Yeah, that's what they say. So I guess she does that. Okay, forensic scientists use them in criminal investigation. Scientists. Okay, I guess it's those guys who check DNA samples. Let's say it's in a crime scene, and then like they find, let's say, a villain or let's say a thief is trying to a burglar is trying to break inside my house right now, ne? And then when that burglar comes, like he wanna take everything, but he finds me home. That means, let's say that burglar is trying to fight me. Okay, let's say I'm trying to fight the burglar so that he won't steal in my house now. And then that burglar is, and then we get into a fight, me trying to stop the burglar. So let's say when we are fighting, I pull his hair. So when he goes away with some of my things, so these guys called forensic scientists, they will come. Let's say they find some hair over there, or blood or something, or saliva. So they will take those things and take them to the lab and check some DNA samples using the microscope. So the microscope is so, like, it's so useful a lot in a lot of things. Like microbiologists use them to check whether food samples and water contains bacteria. Medical technologists use them to check if blood samples carry a particular disease. As I told you, that one time I was when I went to the hospital, they took a blood sample here. Like they took a blood sample, like they removed blood, and then they said they want to check if it is malaria. So that means those guys, they are medical technologists, so they use the microscope to check. Okay, like it was connected from the internet for a while. Okay, and then surgeons use microscopes when doing delicate operations. Like I don't understand how the surgeons use the microscopes, because let's say they are doing a surgery, and then like when they need to use their bare eyes, like to cut and open and do whatever they are doing. Like if you understand how surgeons use microscopes when doing delicate operations, like you can tell me, you can explain to me, because I'm failing to get that one. Like when world surgeons, like the doctors who do surgery, like when will they need a microscope? When will they need to do a microscopes? Okay, and then it says agriculturists identify insects using the microscope and then suggest ways of getting rid of pests. Okay, that means, let's say they are growing something, let's say crops, and then they find an insect. Let's say it's okay. Which insect, like they look the same, but they are types of the I don't know how to explain it. Or let me just say they look the same, but they are not the same species. I think that's how the agriculturists use the microscope to check, like, closely what insect is that, and suggest way to get rid of it. But they were with their sprays and things. Okay, and then it says microbiologists use microscopes extensively to identify microbes like viruses and bacteria. So my sister is a microbiologist, as I told you, but she hasn't told me that she deals with these things with microscopes to check viruses and bacteria. But she haven't told me, but I will ask her. I will ask her. So Chad, yeah, I'm doing physics. I'm studying physics. So let me just write something here. Okay. So there's a question here which says, it says, state 3 uses of microscope. So it was what I was reading right now. That for forensic scientists, I mean those one who check DNA samples in crime scenes. So I'm just gonna write it here. Forensic scientists, and then we will write microbiologist, microbiologist, and so that I won't forget, I will just write my sister in brackets, my sister. Okay, then I will write what did it say? Okay. Forensics for criminal bro, I made a mistake. For criminal investigation. Microbiologists use microscopes intensely for identifying microbes. Then the third one I will write F for uses of microscopes. So the third one I will write medical technologists. To check did he say viruses or bacteria? It said okay, to check particular diseases in blood samples. Okay, it's correct. Okay, let's go to 1.4. Let's go to 1.4. 1.4. Okay, it says state the function of each of the following parts of a microscope. Ocular. Ocular is the okay, let me think. Like ocular on a microscope, it's that eyepiece which you use to see into a microscope. So okay, ocular is the eyepiece you see in the specimen. Yeah, like the ocular, it's like you'll be like this, looking in a microscope. So it's that thing you put your eye in so that you can see. Yeah, it's the ocular. But some write it as the eyepiece. So you know that thing, like it's called an ocular. You see a microscope, ne? Like it is above, like you use it to see the specimen or the thing you are trying to magnify with a microscope, or let's say you want to see a bacteria. Like the ocular is that thing where you be like so that you can see the specimen. Yeah, I hope you understood. I hope you understood. Okay, let's continue. Then B. It's what? Fine adjustment knob. Fine adjustment knob. Okay. Number C, it says the diaphragm. 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 I, I think that's the spelling. So what do they use? Oh, let me just check my nose. Ish. And now I'm stressing myself. Child. So that thing is used to regulate intensity. Okay, let me just check the fine adjustment knob. Fine adjustment being specimen. Okay, so my question was quite incorrect. Okay, so my answer was incorrect. Yes, so let me just finish this very fast. Then I'm doing the condenser. I'm checking the condenser. So the condenser is condenser. It is used to concentrate light onto the specimen so that you can see it like I don't know how to say it, but it's used to focus light to the specimen. So the condenser it's under the diaphragm, that one which we were doing earlier. So it is under it. Okay, now let's go to what? Let's go to okay. Now we are done with this one.